There's a version of adulthood that looks pretty good from the outside. You look around one day and realize you've built a life. The city, the work, the people you keep close. You've made some choices. A few of them were even on purpose. You've built something. You're not totally sure what to call it yet, but it's there. I've never been someone who figured things out by accident. I like knowing where things are headed. I like having a plan. But life doesn't always cooperate. Some things you just have to live forward and make sense of later. For a while, this creative side of my life felt like one of those things. Social media had a way of turning something I loved into something I was producing. Output over feeling. Quantity over the thing that made it worth doing in the first place. Cycling changed that. Not because of the sport, more because of what it gave back. Time outside, movement, a reason to bring a camera somewhere that wasn't a set. There's a reason why this channel exists. It's not about bikes, not really. It's about building a life where riding fits naturally into it. The bike goes against the wall. That's the transition. Right brain off, work brain on. I've been doing some version of this for almost a decade. I didn't choose this field out of passion. I want to be honest about that. I chose it for what it gives back. I work as a site reliability engineer, which basically means I think about systems before they break. What does good look like? How is it measured? What happens when it doesn't? My days are spent watching how things behave in real life. Application metrics, deployment pipelines, failure modes. When something breaks, I'm not looking for someone to blame. I look for what the system taught me, then build it back stronger than it was. Tech gives you leverage that most fields don't. Location independence, asynchronous work, the ability to be somewhere else and still have a career running in the background. I'm grateful for that. Not because I love this work the way I love writing, but because it buys something way more valuable than passion. It buys freedom. That's what everything else gets built around.
Yeah. Climbs.
There's a feeling you chase on a bike that's hard to explain to someone who doesn't ride. People my age call it being in the zone. Gen Z calls it flow state. I'm always chasing it. New roads, different light, the camera rolling. This is where both things come together naturally. I'll admit, I'm a bit obsessed, but I want to keep it that way. I don't want this to become a job. The less it feels like peace, the more it starts to feel like pressure. And I've worked too hard to build a life in balance, to trade off chasing a different version of the same grind. I think I've gotten the balance thing mostly right. I don't have a formula for any of this. I don't actually remember how I got to where I am. I know that's not what you're supposed to say. YouTube wants the framework. 5 steps, the morning routine. I can't give you that. What I have is a lot of iterations. Some good decisions, a few lucky ones. I think the clearest thing that I can offer is this. The more honest you are about what you actually want, not what you're supposed to want, the less noise there's to deal with. At some point I realized the goal wasn't to escape work. It was to build a life that had room for everything else. Room for the people I care about. Room for writing. Room to disappear somewhere new for a while when the opportunity came along the way. And speaking of that, the bike is packed. We're heading to the airport. I'll show you where in the next one.